Here is a tour of a new modern Korean city. Welcome to Living MLN Travel Channel. Good morning. I'm going on a bike ride to the post office. Got some stuff to try to send home. So let me show you a bit of my city. I've got my bike. I'll give you a bit of a tour. Let's go. Alright, we're in my town in Namyangju. It's quite a new city. All these buildings I reckon are less than 2 years old. Although I'm less than 1 year old. Since I've been here, so many have been built up. And they're very modern. I can't count, maybe 30, 40 stories high, all these buildings. About 8 buildings per block. So we've got the schools and all that. Up here we've got a waterfall. Just an artificial waterfall. Here, like in everywhere in Korea, you have exercise equipment. This one's all upper body strength, and I need to try to do that. I want to try to get better at the bars, but I broke my elbow in the winter and I can't do it. So I need to keep training the last month here. The waterfall's not running, so we won't go up there. Actually, up top there, that's where I filmed the intro. So at the moment, school holidays, and I'm on school life for 1 week, but all the kids get to have, I think they get a month off. Lucky kids. But because I work in a hagwon, we are private, so our kids only get 1 week off. Today's not too hot actually. It's about 30 degrees, which is pretty good. We have some cloud cover, so it's not making it as hot as I thought it was going to be. So this is actually the run I do going to school. I won't make it all to school today, but I make this bike ride every morning. So we'll cross here. And up here is my little hill. This is the one hill I have to conquer every morning. It's not too bad at all. So as you can see, even we're not quite in Seoul. This is actually the Gyeonggi province, which is the province that surrounds Seoul, north, east and south. Then the west side's more Incheon. So this province sort of surrounds Seoul. But from my town, I can get to downtown Seoul maybe in an hour and a half, maybe a little bit faster, depends on bus and train waiting time. I can get to Itaewon, the party area, if I have a good run, maybe 60 to 70 minutes. So it's not too bad. These buildings up here are just opened. Getting all the green. Getting all the green men. So these ones just opened. Let's just do a loop so you can see them. This one actually got what looks like a Christmas tree. So these two have just opened. It's added a little bit of traffic to my run and they've just opened up the traffic lights. Every building gets their own traffic lights, which is, I get the safety, but it does slow your trip down, especially on the bus, because every bus stop is after a traffic light, so you're constantly stopping on the bus. That's why I like to ride my bike. I don't go this way when I go to school, but I go this way when I broke my elbow. I was walking to and from school. It's about the bike ride takes me about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Walking would take 50 minutes to an hour, depends how fast I walk. So I used to walk this way. I'm not sure why, I just felt like it was faster. And as we turn this corner, again, a lot more new buildings and a lot of government buildings. I don't know what they are. I know one's a post office, so hopefully I can find which one's the post office. I will go past my local train station to get to my train station. Because of all the red lights, it can take 20 minutes on the bus, so bike riding would only take maybe 10 minutes. There's one really steep hill which we'll probably see today. So as you see, coming up on the other side of the road, every corner's got a convenience store, or maybe one or two. You have CU, you have 7-Eleven, and GS25 are the main three. And you can get all your gear there, get some late night snacks. Most of them are 24 hours. Not all of them, but most of them. And sometimes outside this street they were doing some food trucks. Go this way. So while Korea is very developed and a lot of buildings going on, they do try to put a lot of greenery out. A lot of parks, a lot of exercise equipment. As you can see, a lot of bike bays and tennis courts, basketball courts. So there's plenty of places for you to exercise and stay fit, which I need to do. And actually I'm riding my bike right now, and riding a bike is pretty good in Korea. They do have a lot of bike lanes, you could say, but unfortunately, especially in this town, unlike in Europe, I know Europe people are very strict not to walk on bikeways. Here it's not very strict, so you're constantly dodging people walking on your bikeway. they stop at the crossing where there's a bike section where the gutter has a gap for you. So the bike education hasn't come here yet. Maybe in the future they'll be a bit more strict on it. But there's definitely bike sections and they are pretty clean. So I never had a punctured tire. Alright, I think this is the post office. Alright, back. Let's finish with the post office. 6 kilograms, $37. That's not too bad, I think. I was a bit worried at the beginning, bit of communication problems, but we got it done. Should help with packing when I finish my contract. I should have plenty of space in my luggage to take what I got home. It's just a suit that I bought for my brother's wedding, some shoes, and all my ski clothes. So it's not all the traffic lights. There's two traffic lights in space of 50 meters. That's the one problem with this town. Too many traffic lights. Every intersection, every person gets a traffic light, and it's all equal amount of time, so it's slow. Gotta go fast to get the next one too. So down there we've got the train station. This is getting towards the older part of town. With Korea, the key is to also look up. A lot of the best value restaurants, a lot of the best stuff is up higher because the rents are not as expensive. So always look up. So in this building, most of the gyms are on the top floors these days. Medical, dental. But also have a look, especially the second story, like there might be some good little restaurants. So don't always look at the street level food, look a little bit higher. You might get some good deals, some nice food, some home cooked meals. It's really good. So look up, that's my advice. Right now I've got to conquer this hill. This is the hill that is a mission. Wally theme. Let's go. Let's find Wally. There's a movie theater here. I never knew there was a movie theater here. Always go to the other town to watch a movie. There's a mega box here. So you got a lot of your premium brands here. Calvin Klein, Samsonite, Cashmere. I'm not an expert on premium brands, they sound premium to me. Your golf brands, Korea loves golf. It's very expensive to play golf here in Korea. Too expensive. I thought I could play some golf as a hobby, but no way. It's crazy expensive. Alright, I want to go higher. I want to check out this movie theatre. What's at the movie theatre? And see if there's a rooftop. I think there might be a rooftop. Let's have a look.
Some people have written books, some have a great look that covers the magazines for kids who are 17. But I don't know what to do, staring into the blue sky and just waiting for a sign. Some, they are certain of what awaits them when it all ends. But I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in a century? Like dust in the wind, or the talk of the town that we are living in. Well, I don't know, how could I know what lies ahead of me? Am I part of a grander master plan? Will I be washed away like lines in the sand? Some people that put their faith into someone who's half their age, reading from a torn out page from a book filled with lies. But I don't know what to do. I'm staring into the blue sky and just waiting for a sign.
Alright, I've just learned a lesson, which I thought I've already learnt before. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a building. I've rode past this building so many times on the bus, by bike. I just never came in because I thought it was just expensive clothes. But it's a whole shopping mall, which you guys probably, duh. But for me, I just thought it was shopping. It's huge. There's a cinema here. There's a whole bunch of food restaurants. A lot of restaurants, which is good for me as a solo person, to go and have a feed, get some different type of food, some barbecue. The shopping's good and the kids love it. There's a kids cafe. There's so many kids here. I was a bit careful with filming. I didn't film the kids because of school holidays, so I didn't film as much as I want. But wow, I learnt my lesson. And then there's this garden. It would be nice up here in spring and fall. I've only got 1 month left, so which is okay because I'll come here when it gets a bit hotter, go check out a movie. So yeah, I learnt a new place doing this. I thought I was just going to show you around the streets. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Alright, let's have a little sneaky peek around one of these modern apartment blocks. This is probably 2 years old, this one. I think so, I'm just guessing. As you can see, the buildings aren't as high as those first ones that we saw. And in every apartment block, especially the ones where near my school where we take our kids to the playground, They all have a playground or two playgrounds in each apartment setting, complex. They're pretty good. This one looks like a bit of a, you need skills to do this one. But some of them are really, really detailed, like a lot of effort's gone through into creating the playgrounds. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 stories high. So they're not the bigger ones. These ones. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe about 8, 12 in this complex. So a lot of people live in a small area. But as you can see, this is totally new to me as well, there's a lot of play area and a lot of grass areas for people. Looks good.
Will I be remembered in this century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? Well, I don't know, I don't know. How could I know what lies ahead of me? Am I part of a grander master plan? Will I be washed away like lines in the sand? Some people that put their faith into someone who's half their age, reading from a torn out page from a book filled with lies. But I don't know what to do. I'm staring into the blue sky and just waiting for a sign. Someday is certain of what awaits them when it all ends. But I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in a century? Like dust in the wind, or the talk of the town that we are living in. Well, I don't know. No, I don't know. How could I know what lies ahead of me? Am I part of a grander master plan? Will I be washed away like lines in the sand? Happen to me? Will I be remembered in this century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? I don't know what will happen to me. Will I be remembered in this century? Or will I be forgotten like dust in the wind? Or the talk of the town that we are living in? Well, I don't know.
Alright, that's the tour of 2 different apartment blocks here in Korea. Very modern, very new, big, grand. This is a water park that people can swim, lots of kids playing. There's quite a few water parks here. And this is how they get stuff into the buildings on the top floors. Huge forklift, beds, desks. That's how they transport. Lots of scooters and renter bikes. Very common. Too many actually. And here is the shot from the evening. It's a beautiful city. I lost the ending to my video, so here it is now. Hope you enjoyed the tour of this new city in Namyangju, just on the outskirts of Seoul. I've enjoyed my 11 months here living here. I really recommend it. Beautiful nature, mountains, scenery, and it's not too far from Seoul. So I hope you enjoyed my tour. Thanks for watching.